Hey guys, I'm back, Legomation Studio here with another LEGO Lord of the Rings review. This time, we're bringing you the Council of Elrond, one of the biggest scenes in all Lord of the Rings history. It's when everyone surrounds the ring and decides what to do with it. However, I would say the set is kind of a disappointment, seeing as only three of the main characters in this scene are even in this. Arwen is never even in this scene in the movie. Why is she here? Where's Legolas? Where's Aragorn? Where's everyone? Where's Gandalf? Where's the other hobbits? None of them are here. I'm very surprised that they decided to not put them in. But this is what we have. They've released those figures in other sets, so I guess if you really care to reenact the scene, collect every set and you'll be able to pull it off. It has 243 pieces and stands at $29.99, a $30 price tag. So if that's your standpoint, you should definitely go out and pick a set like this. Now it's 8 through 14 year olds, must not be too difficult. Let's look at the back. On the back, we have Gimli, of course, in the famous scene where he tries to hit the ring with his axe and it splits into pieces. For some odd reason, we have Elrond and his daughter in some arguing stance, which never happens. She's never in this scene. Underneath the table, we see the function of the eye being able to pop out, the Eye of Sauron, which is very awesome. Then we have weapons displayed. Of course, one of the functions of pressing the button and having Gimli get launched, I think, off of a little piece. And then just a picture of all of them together surrounding the ring during the Council of Elrond. So overall, looks like a fun set. Let's open it up and look at the figures. Alright guys, now let's take a look at the 4 minifigures we have. Frodo, Gimli, Arwen, and Elrond. Frodo is just the average Frodo. He has his little dagger, sting, and he's in his little suit. That's pretty much it. Cute little hobbit with the short feet, of course, because they have to make them short. Then we have Gimli. I don't know why they decided of all figures to include Gimli. I think it was because he's the one who smashes in and falls back, and that's kind of one of the big parts in that scene. So in order to include that, they had to include Gimli. His helmet is very detailed. His beard is very detailed. He has short legs and an axe, and is a really nice, well-done dwarf. I must say, they did a good job on the dwarfs for these figures. If you haven't had any of the Hobbit sets yet, which I don't really have yet, I have a couple, the dwarves are just super cute and super well detailed. So definitely would check those out. This set isn't really a reason to buy just for a dwarf, though. Nothing new or special. Then Arwen. I don't know if we've gotten her in another set. I don't think so. If not, then they did a very well job with her. Her entire dress is very well detailed. You can see the very elvish symbols on her clothing are all very well detailed. The ears and hair are very well done. Sorry, I took your legs off there, Arwen. She has 2 faces, and she even has a back. That where you tie a, what was it?
Corset?
Corset, yes. Thank you, Adalia. Corset. Elf ears, very well done. I just love how many pieces they're making specifically for Lord of the Rings figures and sets now. It's fantastic. I'm glad how much dedication they've put into these guys. And then, of course, we'll check out Elrond. Mr. Hugo Weaving, Mr. Smith himself, Red Skull. If anybody's getting my references, you're awesome. Anyways, he's the average Elrond. He has his full-on elvish suit. He has a nice cape. He even has his silver crown around the top of his head. Very well done, Lego. Nice detail. If we'll take this off for a moment. By the way, these are rubber. The braids and the ears, they're all rubber. So it's kind of annoying. He has 2 faces, one kind of happy face, then one kind of serious face. Does he have anything on the back? Well, he has one little line. I guess that's something. It has a little detail. You can see there's like an elvish symbol in it. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. Anyways, nice little detail. It's a double colored cape too. Look at that. Different colors. Ooh. Nice. Alright. So those are our figures. I like them all. None of them really stand out. Elrond would have to be my favorite in this. I really like the dress on Arwen. Now let's take a look at the actual set.
Sure.
So here we have the full-on scene, or you could say kind of scene, from the House of Elrond. Now, it's okay. I feel like they could have done bigger and put some like bridges and maybe another house over here. They could have done more, but for a $30 price tag, they didn't have a lot of room. So of course this makes sense. I like the roofing. I like the details on the roofing. It pulls back, which is odd. Don't know exactly why. Maybe let some light in and then shade. Some cool tree pieces. Very Rivendell-like with the trees growing out of the ground and into the buildings. We have some weapons inside. We have a gold spear and then a bow and arrow. It's a little staircase leading up into this room. We have 3 of these chairs that kind of wobble and turn around. I don't know if you can see them on camera very well. Are you zooming in? They have elvish symbols on them for Rivendell on the back, and they can twirl around and sit in them. There's 3, so one of these characters is going to have to stand, I believe Gimli, because he's the one trying to smash the ring. But I feel like more chairs, more figures, and bigger pieces on the side would have been better, because the scene is so iconic. Giving it such a small part isn't the best. A leaf growing out of the bottom there. And then we have the table. There's a nice gold round plate, which I don't know if they've included in other sets. Maybe. And then a square plate on top of that, and then the actual full-on ring. I'll lift it up. We can zoom in and get a little better detail on it. Can you see that there?
Perfect.
Alright. So, I like it. I like this set and the way it looks, but if you know this scene, you do know it's not a very accurate representation. Alright. Now, we'll get the figures and show the function, the little floor function that you've kind of been hinting at over here with all the figures.
Go.
Alright, so here is the full set. Everyone's at the Council of Elrond. Gimli tries to smash the ring right now with his axe. Let's get it over with. I don't think so. Power of Sauron, mother. Aww. And that's the function. Sends him flying, and you see the eye of Sauron. Let's see if we can get a nice little zoom in there. Can you get into eye of Sauron there? So you can see him staring up at Gimli, being like, haha, not that easy, mofo. Not that easy. Alright. So, let's see if we can get everyone in here. This set stands at a $30 price range. The Council of Elrond has 243 pieces, which isn't always the best, because I usually think 300 pieces is good for $30. You usually divide the set piece count by 10, and you'll know if you're getting a good bang for your buck. If you really like this scene and you want some elves and a Frodo, definitely go out and get it. I wouldn't suggest it. If I'm going to rate this out of 10, I'd get it like a 6 or a 7. I mean, I like this area of it, like this whole little like cabana or kind of roof and shelter that they have, but like this doesn't work. It's not big enough. There's not enough characters. A nice tower over here would have been good. If they bumped this price, if they bumped the set price up to like $60, I would have been fine with that. Of course, you know, I'm going into college. I'm making money. I'm not like a little kid. So if you have the money and you really want this set, go ahead and get it. But I would suggest, if you can, save up and buy like Battle at the Black Gate or the Tower of Orthanc or even the pirate ship. But I do enjoy this set very well as far as what it's trying to get done and accomplish. LEGO needs to disperse their prices into different ranges, and so they had to give a $30 set, and this is what they thought of. So, what are your thoughts on this set? Leave your questions or comments in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time with another review. This is LEGOmation Studio, signing out.